So. Ich nehme jetzt mal ausnahmsweise das Offline auf, damit wir so eine kleine Sachen wie eine Sidequest von 15 Minuten tatsächlich auch noch durchkriegen hier. Ohne dass ich dafür extra alles umbauen muss und so weiter und so fort. Werde ich wahrscheinlich jetzt mal öfter machen. Das kann ich dann einfach so kurz nebenbei machen, ohne dass wir dann hier extra das anmachen müssen. Und wen es interessiert, der kann das machen. Hauptquest und sowas in der Art mache ich natürlich alles noch on Stream. Beziehungsweise wir machen vielleicht, wenn wir Hauptquest haben, dann on Stream natürlich auch Sidequest noch, aber ja. Ne? Dementsprechend werde ich das hier jetzt einfach mal kurz abfrühstücken und dann lade ich das auf YouTube hoch. Und das YouTube-Ding lade ich dann auf Twitch hoch. Let's go.
You should leave before I change my mind.
Komisch, dass die Waffen hat. Ich glaube, das habe ich wegen irgendeiner Farmaktion gemacht. Dass die nicht sofort sterben. Mal gleich nochmal gucken. Trench of Lost Bombs.
There is no light in this dark, cramped discipline chamber. No sound. Only a lone boy sitting in melancholy silence. Time and again, he has disobeyed the military's rules and substituted his own judgment for theirs. It seems he will never change. Just then, a cry rings out. "Chow's here," calls a cheerful voice. It is his comrade from the squadron, bearing both a steaming dish of food and an innocent smile. He is one of the only people who bothers to speak to the unapproachable boy, and he does so without a hint of artifice or concern. The food-bearing soldier is honest, bright, and beloved by the rest of his squad mates, which is likely why he'd been assigned to monitor the discipline chamber. "Good to see you again," he says. "But golly, I sure hope this war ends soon. In fact, if I had one wish, it would be to bring peace to the entire world." The soldier's eyes glimmer as he talks. The boy responds with an uninterested grunt. What a stupid thing to say, he thinks. This world will never know peace. It's a fool's thought.
Gerade die Welt in NieR, wenn wir gerade schon die Sachen alle so gucken, die in dem Spiel passieren, dann sehen wir natürlich, dass, ja, selbst in der fernen Zukunft haben sie, also mit der AI und allem, haben sie ja noch Krieg. So, jetzt gucken wir mal, warum die Sachen so trägt. Wetten, dass sie jetzt was anderes trägt?
Who are
So,
you?
tatsächlich nicht. Wundert mich ein bisschen. Das sind die besten Lichtwaffen, die sie tragen kann gerade.
How annoying.
Muss ich ja definitiv mal aufstocken, wa?
I hope we can do this.
Schlimmste ist halt definitiv bei Handyspielen, gerade hier so eine unwichtige Sidequest,
Who are you?
dass man halt auch wirklich die Zeit aufbringen muss, die kurz zu machen. Und
How annoying.
ja, wenn man halt so Sachen hat wie jetzt zum Beispiel Xenoblade 3 ist raus, Soul Hackers müssen wir durchspielen, bis Soul Hackers 2 durch ist. Ja, schwierig, ne? Schwierig. So, die nächste müsste dann wieder mit Story hinter dem Kampf sein.
You should leave before I change my mind.
Move. I hope we can do this. When the boy is finally released from the discipline chamber, he finds the rest of his unit engaging in a lively party. And the cheerful soldier who brought him food is at the center of it all. All hail our hero, the other men cry. We would expect nothing less from one of his lineage. The squad raises their glasses high and cheers the soldier. He was indeed a hero, for while the boy had run off to enemy territory in search of revenge, he risked his life to save those of his comrades. The soldier looks up and sees the boy staring at him. His smile widens as he begins to wave. The boy's hand waves back of its own accord before the mind behind it snaps back to reality and forces it down. No doubt this moment of weakness is because he is surrounded by such good cheer. His face turns a bright red at the folly of his actions. As he stares, the soldier makes his way through the various circles of conversation and approaches the boy. "Got plenty of food over there," he says. But this kind offer only raises the boy's ire. He is angry to see his comrade praised for saving lives. No, more than angry. He is enraged. Fighting and dying for someone else is stupid, he hisses. The soldier falls silent. Finally, he manages to give the boy a small, troubled smile.
Ja. Kann man so sehen, muss man nicht so sehen.
You should leave before I change my mind.
Move.
Nach der ganzen Kirchengeschichte, die jetzt passiert war, ganz ehrlich, ich hoffe, es wird Drakengard Remakes geben in der NieR Engine. Ich gehöre jetzt zwar nicht zu den Leuten, die jetzt da sich mehr mit beschäftigen werden, weil ich halt andere Dinge im Fokus setzen muss. Aber wenn sie die Modelle und so Bossfights und so schon einfügen können und auch irgendwie Level und auch Dialoge, Ganz ehrlich. Und Cutscenes. Im Grunde genommen ist alles da, was sie brauchen. Kann man die Flugsegmente von Automata nehmen und da die Drachenkämpfe reinmachen. Und dann kann man die Dialoge halt, ne, und Cutscenes für die Story verwenden. Ja. Und Modelle kann man halt vielleicht ein bisschen aufwerten. Vielleicht Automata-Modelle umfunktionieren. Gerade wenn es um Drakengard 1 oder 2 geht, kann man wahrscheinlich irgendwie vorhandene Modelle noch ummodellieren dafür. Bin schon gespannt drauf, was so jetzt in Zukunft passieren wird.
The boy is surrounded by enemies in the middle of a torrential downpour. Again, he has abandoned his orders and his squad mates and chosen to attack on his own. The sound and fury of the rain play to the strengths of the surrounding enemy, for he can only make out dim shadows in the dark. His foes tense, preparing to strike. But then... I've got you. The friendly soldier appears at his back, weapon in hand. The boy's fighting spirit suddenly blazes in his eyes. For the first time in their existence, the two fight with and for each other. Their enemies falter in the face of this furious attack, and soon abandon the fight altogether and flee into the dark. Proud of their victory, the boy breaks out into a sharp grin and turns to his companion, only to have a gout of red splash across his face. The other soldier has been pierced by a single bullet. Blood flows from the wound, mingling with the rain before painting the earth. Pale and shaking, the soldier slumps to the ground. Why? Why did you help me? The boy asks. The soldier reaches out for the boy, his hand shaking from cold and fear. But he manages a faint smile all the same. As he attempts to speak, the boy presses his ear to his lips so as not to miss a single word. He grips his hand tightly, as if that can somehow tether this vanishing life to the cold reality of the world.
Ja, im Grunde genommen... Der eine hat halt recht in der Form, es ist dumm, für andere zu sterben. Aber es ist noch dümmer. Es ist noch dümmer, alleine irgendwo im Kriegsgebiet und so weiter, ne? Alleine loszulatschen und versuchen, die Leute zu killen. Und vor allem die Mission nicht zu machen, die man hat. Weil die Mission ist ja eigentlich das Zielführende, warum man überhaupt rausgeht. Und wenn man halt einfach so rausgeht und dann auch noch alleine umringt von Soldaten ist, also ganz ehrlich, das ist noch dämlicher.
We're fighting now? Move. I hope we We're fighting now? Move.
How annoying.
Days have passed since the operation's end. Uncountable people have come to pay their respects to the fallen soldier. Some knelt, many wept, but all spoke of him in the most glowing of terms. I once saw him save a dozen civilians from certain death. He saved my life, as well as my whole squad. He was a hero who lived up to his family's name. But the boy remembers what he said. The last words he ever spoke as his life left him in that falling rain. I hated fighting. I was always afraid. But I had to live up to my family's expectations. It was a confession of his true self, the one he had kept hidden for so very long. He asked the boy to keep his words a secret. And then, with blood still wet on his lips, he died. Now he can return home a hero. The soldier had such a bright and carefree smile. The boy always thought him a fool, a man who chased ideals that could never become reality. But he, too, had been trapped by the machinations of his family and left to be blown about by the whims of life. Thinking of this, the boy closes his eyes, mourning the soldier as he stands motionless behind his newly dug grave.